Sure, that'd be great. I'll start and say a few words, and then I'll have each one in the family take a moment to introduce themselves. So I'm Eric, uh, your incoming pastor here at St. Peter's, and I'm a surfer, which is a really good fit for this town for sure. Outdoor activities I like all sorts, camping and mountain biking and hiking. Uh, really, really enjoy philosophy and poetry, and have spent lots and lots of time getting ready for this great opportunity to build community and to make a lot of new friends and do a lot of really neat stuff together with the folks here in Ocean City and at St. Peter's. And so I'll introduce you to my wife, Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm Eric's wife, and I'm Austin and Colin's mother. I work at Meals on Wheels of Ocean County, and I'm really excited to be here because we are completely and totally beach people. So we are very excited to live so close to the beach. And I will throw it to Austin.
So my name's Austin. I'm a student at Stockton University. I go full-time, and my intended major is business management, and I'm double minoring in economics and writing. And here's Colin.
I'm Colin. I'm going to be a junior in high school this year, and I'd like to play basketball.
Well,
Everywhere.
yeah, you guys have grown up in quite a few places. I grew up all the way in northern New Jersey, northwest Bergen County. And so I've lived pretty much all over the state of New Jersey. But I'm really liking living here in Ocean City.
I grew up in Toms River, so it was really kind of neat to come from Toms River from our last appointment. But our kids, I think we figured out that Colin has been at a different school for every school, like different elementary school, different high school, different middle school, different preschool. He has moved during every single one of those.
Yeah. So you guys have lived in Manchester and Waretown and Toms River. One of our favorite destinations has been Disney World. We are a Disney family. We enjoy. I enjoy it because I can't sit still on vacation. I have to be occupied every moment of every day, and so there are very few places where you can be occupied every moment of every day as Disney World, so theme parks. I've traveled all over the United States. When I was in college, I camped cross country. Took a month to camp and drive the national parks and some of the great state parks all over the United States. Haven't done too much international travel, but did get a chance to go to the Holy Land. So it was in Israel.
$3.
3 dogs.
Let's describe each dog. Describe one dog.
We got Mowgli. He's a golden doodle. Very energetic, but he's getting old now, so he can't really play as much as he used to.
Yes, yeah, Mowgli likes to talk. He
Likes
likes
to bark.
talk and bark and have conversations. Nala's our golden retriever. She'll be 11 in August. And she is just the sweetest dog to people. She's not so friendly to her brother dogs or dogs that she meets. So
She tolerates them.
she's like our little queen.
Coco is my dog. I rescued him from a shelter that I was volunteering at.
We were not supposed to have 3 dogs again.
He's he's turning. Did he turn 1?
Yeah.
He turned 1, so he's a baby of the family, and he always has one ear up and one ear down.
Yes. Yes. It's all my favorite. It's all my favorite. The marathons are super, super fun. If you're ever going to run any long distance race, the Disney marathons are the ones to sign up for, because they celebrate you all the way, every mile, all the way through. Well, not every mile. They celebrate you all the way through, and it's exciting. Believe it or not, we really like to relax at the Disney resorts, poolside. Nice and low-key and calm. We do certainly get our fill of parks. I happen to like Epcot the best. It's just for many, many reasons. I like the World Showcase. I like Norway before it was frozen. But I'm not going to go on about that here. What about you guys?
I like the restaurants. I got good food. My favorite is Tempanitos, the hibachi there. And I like the new one in Animal Kingdom at the Avatar place. I forget what that name is.
Satuli Cafe.
That one's really good.
I like Animal Kingdom Pandora. That's my favorite.
And I like it all. I can't pick a favorite.
I have one problem. I can't go on. One of the reasons I like Disney World is there's lots and lots of rides that don't get you sick to your stomach. I get sick to my stomach very easy. Even in the virtual rides like Star Tours and Flight of the Avatar, I have to take motion sickness medicine even to go on them. So I like the nice low-key rides where you, like the Haunted Mansion, the classics like the Haunted Mansion,
Even
Peter
It's
Pan,
a Small World.
Even It's a Small World, Carousel of Progress. Yeah, I could do those all day. Oh yeah, yeah. I've already run into some conflicts around Ocean City and St. Peter's because I come from the New York area. So, I hate the Giants, but they're my team. So
It's a love-hate relationship.
well, if they were just a little bit better. They're just if they didn't.
They make us really mad
they make us
sometimes.
really, really mad. Really mad. So, but I'm sticking to them. Sticking to them.
I play basketball, so and that's it. I might do track this year. I'm not sure.
Pizza. It's easy.
I like tacos.
Shrimp all day long. Shrimp all day long, anyway, all day long. Shrimp. Yes. I think we're all beach and ocean people. Yeah. I didn't grow up near the beach, so I had to travel 2 hours to get to the beach. And so it was thrilling just to be in Tom's River, where it was 20 minutes to the beach by car. I was loving that. That we are so happy to be here because we can walk to the beach. It's just such a great new experience. We're beach people during the day, in the evening, in the morning. Really nice. So, to go a little further back, I didn't really grow up in an active Christian environment. Didn't really go to church growing up, but always really had a desire to know what's true, what's right, what's good. That led me to philosophy as an undergraduate in college, and I was able to study philosophy, really trying to understand what's real, what's true, and had the great opportunity to have a philosophy of religion class with a professor who really introduced me to religious faith, Dr. Roy Clauser, and his book, The Myth of Religious Neutrality, is really foundational for kind of giving me permission to explore the truth of God. And always had this yearning to pray, always had this sense that God is doing that there's something bigger, someone bigger, something more than just what we see in our normal everyday experience. And so it started me on a journey of faith, which led me to the scriptures and to prayer. Eventually led me through the doors of United Methodist Church, and it was getting involved there in the youth ministry. I was in my late 20s, so I was getting involved in youth ministry as a leader, where I really sensed the call to ministry, where God was saying, hey, maybe this is something for you to pursue as a lifestyle. And so through lots of faithful folks supporting me and encouraging me in the life of the church, received a call to ministry, quit my career job, went to seminary, served in the United Methodist Church, St. Andrew United Methodist Church with Tom Turner, as their youth director, and then as their associate pastor when I was first appointed. I love O Come, Emmanuel. I love that hymn. It's just deeply moving, not only because it's one of those great hymns that we sing in the Advent season, but it just reminds us of that coming of Christ that was long expected and looked forward to. We continue to call Emmanuel, O come, Emmanuel, come to me, come, Christ. So we wait, we watch, we receive this great promise in the Messiah, Jesus. Praise songs, I love Oceans. It just speaks really, really powerfully to the faith journey, right? The vastness of the ocean, the deepness of the water, being called forward with courage and in the power of the Spirit.
I'm looking forward to the beach. Because when we were in Tom Zero, I would always go to the beach with all my friends. And I would always have to beg for a ride from somebody. And sometimes I wouldn't be able to get one. So it's going to be nice to be able to ride my bike or walk to the beach all the time.
I am just thrilled at the opportunity to be part of St. Peter's UMC. I mean, St. Peter's is one of the great United Methodist churches here in New Jersey. And the history of St. Peter's is so connected up with even the founding of Ocean City itself. And so there's this deep and rich history of the church here in town and the United Methodist Church here in town. lots of my colleagues, clergy, the generation or two older than me, who were actually ordained at annual conferences that were here in New Jersey. And so whether it's a retiring clergy person or a Methodist family, so many folks have just a wonderful, powerful, inspiring view of Ocean City and of St. Peter's. And so, to be part of all of that is really exciting. Also, this is a community that has a lot of things going on, a lot of different organizations, a lot of different people, and it's a great opportunity to work together and do some community building and friend making and proclaim Christ as in word and deed as we do. So I'm looking forward to all of that. I think the most effective thing that I've found, that we've found working in ministry these years, is we always have to meet people where they are. And that's as true for young adults, young families, as it is for folks in every stage of life. And certainly meeting people where they are is a physical thing. We've actually got to go to where people are, but it's not just meeting people where they are physically. It's meeting people where they are in terms of, each generation sees the world differently. Each generation has a slightly different language, a slightly different culture, a slightly different set of priorities. And I've found that when we know and care and listen to where people are, we have great success in building relationships and finding ways to be together in faith and in work. I've had great success with folks having a mission to accomplish. Every place we go, every neighborhood, every community, we've got needs, and when we are able to serve needs that are right at the forefront of people's awareness, young families, individuals, people of all life stages, when we're doing the things that resonate with them, that they can get on board with, it gives us the opportunity to show how God is working in the community and what we can do together in order to extend and expand God's kingdom as we go and be a witness to Christ. So those are some of the things that have worked for us over the years in building relationships with young families and introducing them into the life of the church. All right, 3 years from now, over a cup of coffee, one of the successes I expect we will have is we will be beyond this pandemic, and we will be wiser and better equipped for being the church in adversity. But we'll be enjoying the type of community, in-person relationships that are so important to everybody. So in 3 years, I certainly expect that we'll be together in person. 3 years in the life of a church, 3 years in the life of a ministry of the church is really just a beginning. It's just a small slice of time. And so I expect that we together will be able to make lots of really good starts at it. Listening to where God is calling us as a church in Ocean City and moving to execute that call, whatever it is. So I expect we'll have a couple new exciting initiatives that everybody's really proud of and excited about. I expect that with a church like St. Peter's, there are so many wonderful things already happening. I fully expect we'll be, over the cup of coffee, continuing to celebrate some of the things that we're celebrating now. You know, these foundational and enduring ministries and missions that have come to be part of the identity of St. Peter's. And I think we'll be looking forward from that 3 years from now point. We'll be continuing to look forward with enthusiasm, because we'll be seeing God open even more doors and God presenting even more opportunities for us to grow and serve and reach and give and be the church together. I think maybe if we just give them an open invitation to, we're so new, we don't even know what we don't know. So give us whatever you think is the best advice that you have.